Imagine an empire that ruled 3 continents, shaping history for over 600 years: the Ottoman Empire. How did it rise to greatness, and what led to its fall? Let's uncover the powerful sultans, queens, and epic battles that defined an era. If you're into epic history tales, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and drop a comment. Let's set the stage. It's the late 13th century, and the Seljuk Turks have just collapsed under the Mongol invasion. Out of this chaos rises a small warrior band led by a man named Osman I, who would give his name to an empire that would last for over 600 years. Born around 1258, Osman was a brilliant tactician and visionary leader, known for his charisma and dedication to expanding his domain. Under his rule, a new Turkish principality began to take shape in northwestern Anatolia. By 1299, Osman declared independence from the Seljuks, marking the official birth of the Ottoman Empire. Osman I was a symbol of resilience and ambition, but his greatest legacy, inspiring generations of rulers to expand this empire beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Fast forward to 1453, a year that would change history forever. Mehmet II, or Mehmet the Conqueror, ascended to the throne at just 19. He had a vision that previous Ottoman rulers only dreamed of: capturing Constantinople, the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Constantinople, with its legendary walls, seemed invincible. But Mehmet had a secret weapon: massive cannons capable of demolishing even the toughest defenses. After a brutal siege lasting nearly 2 months, the city fell on May 29, 1453. Mehmet rode into Constantinople, transforming it into the new capital of the Ottoman Empire. This wasn't just a conquest, it was a seismic shift in power. The city, renamed Istanbul, would become a melting pot of cultures, religions, and ideas, thriving under Ottoman rule. Mehmet's victory signaled a new era, positioning the Ottomans as. Next up, the Golden Age under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. Reigning from 1520 to 1566, Suleiman wasn't called the Magnificent for nothing. His empire spanned from Hungary to the Persian Gulf, from North Africa to the Arabian Peninsula. He was a warrior on the battlefield, a visionary in governance, and a lover of the arts. Suleiman also had a fascinating relationship with Roxolana, also known as Harem Sultan, a former slave who became his queen. She held enormous influence over him, shaping not only his personal life but the political landscape of the empire. Their love story challenged traditions and changed the very structure of Ottoman politics, giving Roxolana a power few women ever held in the empire. Under Suleiman, the Ottomans became the undisputed superpower of the world, a beacon of wealth, culture, and military strength. But Suleiman's reign wasn't just about power, it was also a cultural renaissance, with poets, artists, and architects like Mimar Sinan elevating the empire's artistic legacy. So, what caused the empire's downfall? Well, after Suleiman, the empire saw a series of weaker sultans who struggled to manage its sprawling territories. By the 17th century, corruption had seeped into the government, and Janissary rebellions became more frequent. The once feared Janissaries, who were elite soldiers raised to serve the sultan, became politically ambitious, often choosing the sultan's successor to ensure they kept their influence. The Köprülü era, 1656–1703, offered a brief revival. The Köprülü family, a line of grand viziers, brought military success and reform, but their efforts were. Another unique aspect of Ottoman history is what historians call the Sultanate of Women, in the 16th and 17th centuries. During this period, women of the harem, particularly the sultan's mother, the Valide Sultan, wielded unprecedented influence over imperial politics. Figures like Kösem Sultan, the mother of 2 sultans, practically ran the empire from behind the scenes. These women were political masterminds, orchestrating alliances, and even assassinations. It's a fascinating chapter showing that, in the Ottoman Empire, power could come from unexpected places. Then came the defeats. In 1683, the Ottomans attempted to capture Vienna in a campaign that ended disastrously. This marked the beginning of a long decline in military might. By 1699, the Ottomans signed the Treaty of Karlowitz, surrendering substantial territory in Central Europe to the Habsburgs. This was the first time the Ottomans were forced to give up land in Europe, symbolizing a shift in the balance of power. The 19th century saw desperate attempts to modernize. Leaders like Sultan Mahmud II in the reformist Tanzimat era, 1839–1876, tried to adopt European-style military and administrative reforms. The Ottomans built railways, reorganized the army, and tried to centralize their authority. But the rise of nationalism and constant pressure from European powers made it nearly impossible to keep the empire intact. As we near the end, the empire limped into the 20th century, holding on to a fraction of its former lands. When World War I erupted, the Ottomans sided with the Central Powers, hoping to regain lost territories. But the gamble backfired. Defeat in 1918 led to the empire's dissolution. On November 1, 1922, the Ottoman Sultanate was officially abolished. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, a war hero, led the Turkish War of Independence, establishing the Republic of Turkey in 1923 and marking the end of an era. Even today, the Ottoman Empire's legacy endures in architecture, cuisine, language, and traditions across the Balkans, Middle East, and North Africa. The Ottomans left a mark on world history that can't be erased, influencing politics, religion, and culture for centuries. They shaped the world we live in today in ways both visible and subtle. Thanks for sticking with me through this incredible journey. The Ottoman Empire was a complex, powerful force in history, filled with intrigue, culture, and unforgettable characters. If you found this as fascinating as I did, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more epic history tales. And don't forget to check out other videos on empires and civilizations that changed the course of human history. See you in the next one.